Hey all, welcome back to my channel. Today's special. So today's special is a biryani recipe. It's chicken biryani. It's a Malabar style chicken biryani. Actually, I got this recipe from a Tamil magazine, from a Tamil cookery magazine, and I tried it and it came out so well. That's why I'm sharing it with you. So for that I've taken about half a kg of chicken. I marinated the chicken with quarter a cup of curd, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste and salt to taste. Here I've taken about 5 depending on the size, about 5 to 6 onions sliced, 2 tomatoes and about 6 green chilies, 1 sprig of curry leaves, a handful of mint leaf and handful of coriander leaves. So these are the ingredients required for the masala as of now. I'll tell you the spice powders that are required for the curry or the masala while preparing the masala for the chicken. So now let's get into the video. As usual, I forgot to mention ginger garlic paste, about a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste for the masala. So now, as usual, I'm heating up a mud pot. Once the pot is nice and hot, we'll add in oil, and we'll saute the onion. So actually, I don't have a big, pot, non-stick pot for preparing, biryanis. That's why I'm using, mud pot. Even otherwise, I love using, mud pot. So this is my first try. Using mud pot for biryani. The rice I'll keep in pressure cooker. So the gravy I'm preparing, even otherwise it's somewhat similar as you prepare chicken curry in mud pots. It's like the same. There's nothing to worry. Maybe you would need a lot of oil because it shouldn't get burnt at the bottom. It shouldn't get it shouldn't stick to the bottom. So now the pan is nice and hot. I'm gonna add enough oil, maybe about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil, and we'll add in we'll saute the onion. So I added about 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil. I'm also going to add in about a teaspoon of ghee. So biryanis without ghee is that's bad. That's a sin. Okay. So you should always add ghee. You see on to that you add ghee to while preparing biryani. It's okay once in a while. You can cheat and you can get unhealthy, or you can indulge. So now once the pan is nice and once the oil is nice and hot, we'll add in the onion along with curry leaves and green chili. So the pan is nice and hot. I'm going to add in the onions. Along with the curry leaves and the green chilies. So depending on the spice tolerance, you can add in, add or increase or reduce the green chilies. We are not adding any other spice powders at all. We are, in the sense, chili powder or pepper powder. It's just the taste of the green chili. So see on to that you add correct amount of, for 2 cups of rice and for half a kg of chicken, 6 green chilies are correct, and these are a little more spicier. So depending on the chili spice of your chili, you can increase or reduce the amount of chilies to be added. So now I'm adding in a little bit of salt so that the so let's saute till the onions become nice and brown in color. So the onions are nice and soft now. At this stage I'm going to add in the ginger garlic paste, about a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste to this. So this will be enough for about a family of 3. For us it's like always enough. A family of 4, a husband, wife and 2 kids. It will be, this quantity will be enough. For more than that. So actually when we were in in Qatar, all Fridays it used to be biryani for us. First I never used to prepare biryani, I never used to know biryani, and one day actually one of our friends, Pillu, she used to prepare very good biryani. They are from Talisheri and she prepares amazing biryani. So my husband wanted to invite everybody for Easter. So at that time, I was not that good in biryani. I know only my style of biryani, and my husband wanted me to prepare how Pillu prepares, how our friend prepares. And I prepared and it got spoiled. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it was like overcooked. Usually I don't go wrong with the rice at all. I cook it in pressure cooker usually for biryani. But that as it was for a large quantity, I used some other pressure cooker, and it didn't come out well, in the sense it got overcooked. The rice was like overcooked. And my husband, he spoke like venda the parni kendina ni povun, and he only wanted me to prepare, but finally it didn't come out well. It got overcooked, and it was not like biryani, the rice, but the masala was good. And I felt so bad that day. After that, I was like so determined that I should prepare the best biryani. After that, it was like I started repeating every week, and even my husband likes actually biryani. And then after that, till my husband told me that your biryani is best, it's like close by, or it's like really good, not to Pillu's level but somewhat close to her. Till then I was like trying hard to impress him. So the raw smell of the ginger and garlic has left. So that's how I started preparing Malabar biryani and Talisheri biryani and all. But Pillu is best, I would say. Pillu is best in preparing Malabar biryani, Talisheri biryani. No doubt in that. So now I'm going to add in the chopped tomatoes. So depending on the size of the tomatoes, you can either increase or decrease. If it's like too big, don't take 2. If it's like small, take 2 small tomatoes. Once the tomatoes become nice and soft, we'll add in turmeric powder. We're not adding chilli powder. So once the tomatoes become nice and soft, we'll add in turmeric powder and then saute well. In between, we have one more ingredient or one more stuff to add. What is that? Is coconut paste. We're going to grind coconut, grated coconut with some coriander powder. We'll make it a paste and we'll add it to this masala. So the spice powders that's required for this particular biryani is turmeric powder, coriander powder and some garam masala. We are not adding chili powder. So if you've not seen my Tamil Nadu style, my mom's style biryani, please go check in chicken biryani in pressure cooker. That's how my mom, actually I prepared in pressure cooker. My mom, she doesn't prepare in pressure cooker. My mom prepares in a big utensil. The tomatoes are somewhat soft at this stage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add in about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Saute it well till the raw smell of the turmeric powder leaves. A little more. So now for the paste, I've taken about 3 tablespoons of grated coconut, and I'm adding in about a teaspoon of coriander powder to it. So about a teaspoon of along with some water. We're going to grind this to a paste. The raw smell of the turmeric powder has left. Now This is how the paste looks. Coconut and turmeric, coriander powder. So I'm going to add this to this. Add the coconut and coriander powder paste to it. Mix it well till again the raw smell of the coconut and the coriander powder leaves. After which we'll add in the chicken along with some garam masala and salt. We'll cook. So now let's wait for another 2 minutes. This is how the masala looks now. At this stage we are going to add in the marinated chicken. So once the curry, it needs about 20 minutes to cook. So after about 10 minutes you can start, while the chicken and the masala is like halfway through, you can start preparing the rice. As we are preparing it in cookware, pressure cooker, it's like easy, and I don't keep it for marinating and all, soak. I don't soak it. Mix it well. Check for salt if you want. Add in a little of salt. So we've also added salt while marinating the chicken. So you should be careful while adding the salt. Mix it well. After this, you keep it to be on the safer side. If you are using mud pot like me, keep it in the lowest flame and cook. If you are cooking in non-stick pan, well, and go to it's like how you usually cook. It's like the same way. So when the color of the chicken changes, we'll cover and cook for first 10 minutes, and then we'll add in garam masala and cook for another 10 minutes. So at this stage, let's check on for salt and add if it's needed. So the color of the chicken has started to change. Now I'm going to cover and cook this for about 10 minutes, after which we'll open, add in the coriander and mint leaves along with some garam masala and cook for another 10 minutes, and the masala will be ready. So if you want, you can check for salt and add it now. So now I'm going to cover this and cook for 10 minutes. So this is how the masala for the biryani looks after 10 minutes. So now I'm going to add in coriander leaves, mint leaves and some garam masala to this. So you can add about 3/4 to 1 teaspoon of garam masala. Don't add too much. For half a kg of chicken, 3/4 to 1 teaspoon will be more than enough. Give it a mix, and then we'll add in the coriander and the mint leaves. So I'm adding a handful of coriander leaves along with a handful of mint leaves. Now again mix this well and leave it for another 10 minutes. Check for salt and your spice. Now let's cover and cook for another 10 minutes. So this is how it looks after about 20 minutes. Now I'm going to uncover and cook for 2 to 3 minutes so that the gravy thickens a little bit for about 2. So the water is almost evaporated, but don't make it too dry. Let it be like this with this much of gravy in it. So it's taken about 25 minutes, 10 minutes of covering. I covered and cooked for 10 minutes, first 10 minutes, and then again I added garam masala, mint leaf, coriander leaves and covered and cooked for another 10 minutes, and I uncovered and cooked for about 5 minutes now. So I'm going to switch this off and rest it. After this we'll prepare the rice. See, on to that, the chicken is cooked. Okay. So in this cup I've taken about 2 cups of kaima rice. I'm going to rinse it till the color the water color changes, we'll rinse it for about 3 to 4 times, and then we'll keep it aside. By the time we'll on the pressure cooker, heat it, add some oil and ghee, add the old spices. So now I'm going to heat the pressure cooker, and then we'll wash the rice and get ready for preparing the rice. So now for the rice, I'm heating up pressure cooker. I'm going to add in about a teaspoon of ghee, and then we'll add in about 1 tablespoon of oil also, and then okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to fry the onions. I've taken 1 onion. I'm going to take half the onion for garnishing and half the onion for the for the rice. So I'm going to add in the half of the onion, and I'm going to saute this well. Fry it to golden brown color. Actually, I don't usually do this all the time. That's for the video I'm doing it. Okay, otherwise I won't do it. So I don't even use cashew or the raisins. Only if we have guests I do that. Otherwise I don't usually add raisins and cashews. So we are going to also boil about 3 to 3.5 cups of water. So I'm taking for 2 cup of rice, 1.5 each cup of water, so it makes 3 cup. But to be on the safer side, I'm adding an extra quarter cup of water. So totally we are going to boil about 3.5 cups of water. You can bring it to a boil either in using your stove top or even the kettle, however you like. So by the time it becomes golden brown, I'm going to boil the water. See, we've added the water. I've added all the salt as well. Now let's bring this to a boil. See, we've added the water. I've added all the salt as well. Now let's bring this to a boil. Well, now at this stage, let's add in the rice. For 2 whistles. So now I'm going to add in some lemon juice as well. So I'm going to add it. We are adding lemon juice so that the so that the rice doesn't stick to each other. That's the main reason why we are adding lemon juice. So now I'm going to cover this and cook in high flame for 2 whistles and then switch this off. So with the second whistle, I am switching it off. So next, once the pressure releases, we'll open and we'll put the dum. See, our rice has cooked beautifully. See, it's come so fluffy as well. So now we're going to put the dum. So for that, I'm taking a small pot. I don't have any big pots at all. So I'm gonna usually when it's like for us, if it's not for the video, I put them in the pressure cooker itself. So add some ghee, spread it all over. Okay, now let's add in the gravy. See, as I told you, the gravy's become nice and thick now. So at this stage, let's add in. If you want, you can layer the rice, add some gravy or masala, and then again put the rice garnish. If you want, you can first add in the gravy, rice, however you like. So now I'm going to first add in the rice. Spread a layer add in the chicken. Okay, so add chicken, the gravy as much as you want. Now let's add in another layer of rice. Spread it. Okay. So now I'm also going to do one more thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to heat a dosa tawa. I'm going to heat a dosa tawa and I'm going to put the dum on that. So now let's garnish it. So I'm sprinkling the, I'm adding in the fried onions. Few coriander leaves, some mint leaf, and then few pineapple. If you want, you can add, otherwise you can skip. As I have it only, I'm adding it, otherwise I don't do that. Okay, so now we are going to put in dum for about, sprinkle some garam masala also on top. Very little of a pinch of garam masala on top, and cover and put it for dum for about 10 minutes. Now everybody is hungry, so I'm going to take it off after 5 minutes. You should usually leave it for 10 minutes at least. So I've left it for only 5 minutes because my husband is like very hungry. So I'm going to open this. Let's see how our biryani has come out. This is how it is. Let me take a spoon. So this is how our biryani looks now. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.